Sei de novo. É, então. Hello, Claudia. Welcome to our class. Mario, hello again. Wagner. How's everyone? Hello, everyone. Hello, Wagner.
Hi, teacher. How have you been?
Very well, thanks. How about you, sir?
I'm good.
That's
Thanks.
good to know. That's good to know. Okay, who else is here at this moment? Claudia. That's a new name, I think. Hello, Claudia. Can you listen to us? Hi. I can see you now. You can't hide anymore. Can you say hello to us? Now she's hiding. She's shy.
Hello.
How are you, sir? How are you? Okay?
Fine.
That's
Okay.
good to know. Welcome to our class. Is this your first class?
Yes, this is my first class.
Well,
I
welcome.
heard before, but all the time I forgot the class. So, but today I put the alarm.
That's good. That's good. Welcome, and I hope to see you again. Okay?
Thank
Here
you.
we can have a lot of fun and learn a little bit. Sometimes we do the opposite. We learn a lot and have a little fun, okay?
Thank
It's always
you.
good, okay? Hello, Carol, Marcos, they have not connected yet. Let me see who else is here tonight. Luana, are you listening to us? Say hello. Hello. Luana? I think she's a bit shy. Gabriel, hello again.
Hello, teacher, again.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Always.
Didn't you have to pick up your girlfriend today?
Not today.
That's good. You could watch
It
the
is.
classes. All right.
The 3 classes, and probably I'll watch it every day like that.
That's the way, man. That's the way. You are more than welcome to watch as many classes as you want, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Marcos, how are you? How are things up there in Bahia?
Hello, teacher. I'm fine, and you? Hello, guys. Good
You
evening.
see, it's not even necessary
Hi,
to say
Max.
Bahia, okay? When the guy says, hello, teacher, okay? Take
Come on, teacher. Come
5
on.
minutes to say hello, my friend. Come on.
Come on, teacher.
That's a typical Baiano, okay? Hello, teacher. Very good. How are things there? Okay? Everything is under control, my friend?
Yes, it's under control. Thank God for this.
Yes, I'm also thankful to him. Ah, now I can see you, Luana. You're not hiding anymore, huh? Hello.
Hey, how are you? Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome
Can
back.
you hear me well?
Oh,
Thank
yes, we
you.
can. Don't say anything
Okay.
bad about me because we can hear you, okay?
Okay, I will keep that on mind.
Yes, keep that. Just think about it, okay? Say, this teacher's terrible, but
Okay.
don't say it, okay? Yourself, all right?
Okay, I will remember. Okay,
Good, good. Welcome. Hello, Carol.
Sir.
Welcome again.
thank you.
Hello, teacher. Hello, guys. How are you?
Hello, Carol.
Hello, Marcos.
Okay, let me ask you a question. My memory is disappointing me. Did we have a chance to finish yesterday's class or stopped in the middle?
No,
No.
you stopped in the, I think, the last paragraph.
Did we? Okay, so let's try to finish as soon as we can so we can start today's class, all right?
Okay,
So you said in the last paragraph, yes?
I think.
Okay, let's check it out. We have seen the smiling, the eye contact.
Yes.
We just have to do the exercise, or we still have to read this last
This one,
paragraph here?
having increased this paragraph, I think it didn't have.
Okay, Marcos, can you start reading a little bit for us, please?
Okay. Having increased the awareness of the possible difference in expectations and behavior can help us avoid cases of miscommunication. But it is vital that we also remember that cultural stereotypes can be detrimental to building good business relationships. Although national cultures could play a part in a shape the way you behave and think. We are also largely influenced by the region we come from.
Always.
Yeah. The communities we associate with, our age and gender, our corporate culture, and our individual experience of the world. The
Okay,
knowledge.
stop there, stop there.
Okay.
Let's discuss this because we have a lot of information here. Oh, have an increased awareness. Can you say that again?
Awareness.
Okay, but it is vital, okay? You read vital,
Yeah.
vital, okay, vital, okay? That we
Vital.
also remember the cultural stereotypes can be detrimental. The rest was okay. Any question about this first long part that Marcus has kindly read for us?
No.
No. Gabriel said no. Carol, is that okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Claudia?
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay, that's good. Luana, is that okay? Okay. Yes, I
Yeah,
got.
I'm muted. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, just finish for us, please, since you have unmuted yourself. The knowledge
Where? Sorry?
here.
The
right
knowledge,
here.
okay.
The
The knowledge of the potential difference should therefore be something we keep at the back of our minds, rather than something that we use to pigeonhole the individuals of an entire nation.
Okay, good.
Keep going.
Yeah, just let's discuss this and then we'll start the exercises. Is there any problem about this part that Luana has just read for us?
What is pigeonhole?
Means to, let's say, form a previous opinion about someone. You classify them. Like I was joking
okay.
with Marcus saying that it takes him like 5 minutes just to say hello. This is kind of, I'm generalized. Yes, it is prejudice. Thank you, Marcus. I'm generalized that every baiano is as slow as Marcus. But that's not true, okay? Understand? I am pigeonholing him, understand? I'm, let's say, believing that associating to the baianos the image of laziness, slowness, understand? So the idea here is if we are going to do business in another country, we should never think like of the people and stereotype the people and generalize the concept about everyone, understand?
Yeah,
okay?
I got it.
We saw this word in the introduction of this lesson here. To pigeonhole someone means to label someone and put them in one specific category, okay? All right?
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
No problem. Any other question about this entire paragraph or no?
No.
No.
Okay, let's see if you guys remember the reading so we can do this. The British trainee felt that the people who want to be addressed as doctor, they must be what? According to the passage, hardworking, conceited, and self-important, doing a medical degree, or from Germany.
Doing a medical degree.
That's not the opinion of the British trainee.
It's the opinion of the Germany.
No.
The I don't know, self-important. I forgot.
Yes. The answer is this. Here.
Ah, nice.
The British, if we go back there, Gabriel, here. The British trainee maintained that anyone who wasn't a medical doctor expecting to be addressed as doctor was disgustingly pompous and full of themselves. That was the opinion. Understand? The guy was stuck up, okay, snobbish, okay? But the
Got it.
The German trainee, on the other hand, said that anyone who had the guts to go into a PhD degree deserved to be called as a doctor because of all the hard work, okay? So here it says, in the opinion of the British trainee, anyone who wants to be addressed as a doctor and is not a medical doctor must be conceited and self-important. That means too proud of himself. Pompous, okay? Now, what do you think you should do if you're not sure about how to address someone? What should you do? Use the title. Oh, very good. That was very fast. No, that was good. Yes. Ask them what they would like you to call them. Of course, that's the best way. Understand?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes people say, oh, please just call me John. Oh, please just call me Rob. Okay? But sometimes if they don't say how they want to be called, you can ask them, I'm sorry, but how would you like to be addressed? How would you like to be called? And they just tell you. Okay? All right. There might be a misunderstanding if an American smiles at a Russian business associate, because the Russian might think that the American is what? Being fake, challenging their authority, trying to break the ice, or disrespectful. Or if you don't remember, just say, I don't remember, we go back there.
I do not remember.
I believe it's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Let's check it. Let's check it. An American is smiling to a Russian. Maybe if it's an American man is smiling to a Russian man, he might think the American is a little bit on the gay side, understand? But that's not the answer. Let's see here. Smiling. You see, a famous Russian proverb says that a smile without a reason is a sign of idiocy. So the so-called smile of respect is seen as insincere and often regarded with suspicion in Russia. So now we can go back there and see here. Being
fake.
Yes. Okay. But Carol, don't you think the best one is you're being disrespectful or being fake?
I think it depends on the context.
Yeah. You see, because the smile of respect is seen as insincere and often regarded with suspicion in Russia.
Yeah.
Okay. So insincere is the same of fake?
No.
No.
What do you think, guys? Everyone, what is your opinion?
The last one.
Yeah.
I think the last one suits better. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, because trying to break the ice, no. Challenging their authority, no. So we are in doubt between being fake and disrespectful. Okay? They don't think it's real. That's
I think
the
it could be
problem.
both.
Yeah.
Gabriel already said it could be both. Yes, Juan.
Being fake is being disrespectful, right? Being fake. You're not showing respect in the end.
Not really. Being fake means being not real. Understand?
So if you're not sincere, as we read, you're being fake. Because it's not genuine though, then.
Yeah, that's what we are trying to figure out. What do you guys think is the best possible answer?
It's hard to say, but when you are not sincere, sometimes you are being respectful. Like when your boss call you asking, "Do you like my new hair?" and you said, "No, you look like crap." You're not being respectful, but you're being fake. So that time,
Or I don't know if you're being fake. I think maybe you're being honest, but sometimes honesty
when
is
you
not
lie,
the best.
if you lie,
Well,
you're being respectful.
if you lie, you are being respectful.
They call here white lies.
White lies. Okay. But look and tell me, seem insincere and often disregarded with suspicion. So, which one is better? Disrespectful or fake? That's the last time I'm asking you.
Disrespectful.
Okay, Wagner has his opinion. Claudia, what do you think?
I think fake. Being fake.
Fake. Carol?
Yeah.
Fake.
Fake. Marcos? Luana?
For me, being fake, because when you're not sincere, I think
You're
you're
not-
lying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, you got a point there. Anyone else would like to express his or her opinion? We are here to learn with everyone. Come on, Isabelle, Isa,
Yes,
what do you
I
think is
guess-
the best answer?
I guess disrespectful.
Oh, we are still undivided. You see,
Let's go even.
no, let me say my opinion, okay? It's not, it
Okay.
doesn't mean that
That's
I'm always right, okay? It doesn't mean that, never, please, okay? It's not because I'm a teacher that I'm supposed to be always right, okay?
Of course
But the
you cannot
point
be.
is, if you're not being sincere, you're not being honest, you're not being real. So I would go for fake. Disrespectful, I think it's more in terms of authority. You know, you don't respect him as a person, as a human being. That's not the point. They are going to be suspicious. It's just like when you open your Facebook, for instance, and you see there, we are selling seeds that can prevent the coronavirus for only 1,000 reais. You will never get infected. And then you think, it doesn't sound very good. You know, you seem like skeptical about that because that is probably fake. Understand? So when you start smiling in Russia, okay, they might think you are not being 100% honest. You're not being real. So I would say the best possible answer is not disrespectful, it's fake. Okay?
Yes.
If you don't agree with me, you can say it or be quiet forever. Okay?
So deep.
Yes, but you see, that's why you need to stop and think. Okay? That's why I showed you back. Understand? It just means you are being not real, insincere. Has nothing to do with the respect. Okay?
Okay.
The Japanese, South Koreans, and Iranians might interpret a smiling face as what? Friendlier, less open, not as intelligent, or dishonest?
Not as intelligent.
Not as intelligent.
Yeah, you see, in this case, it was easier, okay? Not as intelligent. Americans and British people sometimes use eye contact to show that they are what? Like the speaker? They are
Are
really
honestly.
listening, honest and truthful,
Yes.
are attending to every need of the speaker. Is there a different opinion or everybody agrees with Gabriel?
I agree.
I agree too.
That's it.
Okay.
Do you have a different opinion, Marcos?
No, I was thinking
He's-
about I attend to every need of the speak, but I don't
No, no. Okay. They are
Teacher.
attending to, yes, Wagner.
Please don't press him. He's thinking about.
Yes. In 5 minutes, you tell me what you decided, okay?
Oh my gosh.
I'll give you some time to think about it, okay? I don't want to rush you. The last paragraph warns the reader not to engage in international business, which is totally unacceptable nowadays. We live in a global world. So we are like Wagner, for instance. He lives here, but he works for an American company, okay? So let national cultures shape the way we behave and think. Let miscommunication damage our business relationships or overgeneralize using our knowledge of cultural stereotypes. What do you think is the best?
Overgeneralizing.
Yes.
Yes, that's what I told you. Just because a guy that used to sell coconut in Brazil, in Salvador, okay, stopped before getting my coconut that I was buying to dance.
This history
Okay,
again. Oh
and
my gosh.
yes, the same story again. And he only went there to pick up my coconut after he had danced the entire song. It doesn't mean that all the baianos are like that, right, Marcos?
Right, teacher.
Okay, good to know.
Teacher, what's the answer of the 2.1? I lost the answer. Sorry.
You didn't lose because the
Yes,
answer is
yes.
there. You missed.
Yes.
That's a very important difference. I've seen Brazilians often confuse the verb to lose and to miss. Carol, we only use lose for things that we can find.
Ah,
Understand?
okay.
Like I lost my pen. Have you seen it? We cannot say, Brazilians often say, sorry, teacher, I'm late. I lost the bus. We don't lose a bus. Understand? We say, I missed the bus. So I'm sorry, teacher, I missed number 1, but it's there. So you missed, you didn't lose it, okay?
Okay, perfect, thank you.
I think the problem is because in Portuguese, we have one verb that has both meanings, understand? And then we get confused.
I use miss when I can find.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, like you missed the class, like I'm sorry, I missed your class yesterday, okay? Now, you lose something that you can search for and find it, okay?
Okay.
So when doing business internationally, there is a possibility that we might misinterpret what each other is saying, even though we are speaking the same language. Is that true or false?
True.
True.
That is absolutely true. And that is because of cultural differences. Understand? To the German trainee, having a PhD is equivalent to being a medical doctor. What do you think?
I think it's true, no?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, he said the right to be addressed as a doctor is the same, okay?
I think it's false.
But it's equivalent to being a medical doctor. That's
It's not
the problem.
equivalent. It's not equivalent to being a medical doctor, but you can use the doctor. I don't know how to say name.
Title.
Title. Yeah, right? Yeah. You can use the doctor title, but you're not equivalent as being a medical doctor.
Understand? The problem is in the second part. It's equivalent to being a medical doctor. Maybe it took you the same effort, okay? But you're not a medical doctor. Understand?
I see.
Just because you're a dentist doesn't mean you're a doctor.
Or a lawyer,
a
right,
medical
Carol?
doctor.
Hi, teacher. Sorry.
Yes, many lawyers, they want to be addressed as a doctor.
Oh my gosh, this is a... I don't know the name.
But it happens in Brazil, doesn't it?
Yes, but it's bizarre.
Yes. Yeah, it's a little pompous, I think.
Yes, very pompous. I hate.
Yes. Yes. It's funny because for the guy that works at the gas station where I usually get some gasoline for my car, I'm always a doctor, okay? I stop the car and the guy comes, good morning, doctor, okay? Good evening, doctor, okay? I don't know. I don't look like a doctor, okay? But he calls me, so I'm not going to disappoint him. Sometimes...
Sorry, teacher, but you do.
You are overwhelming me again. Sometimes the smallest things can trigger a huge emotional response in us, especially when they are things we are not used to. Is it true or false?
True.
True.
Yeah, it's true.
It is true. Yes. Here there was no misunderstanding. It is true. So sometimes, especially with different culture, understand? People can get offended by things that you don't really think is disrespectful, understand? So it triggers a huge emotional response, okay? Gabriel said his girlfriend is a Japanese descendant, right, Gabriel?
Right, sir.
Yes, I just wanted to share something in relation to this. You can even ask her, but I don't know, about 100 years ago, okay, I used to go out with a Japanese girl, a real Japanese girl. And one day we were walking on the street, and I just put my hands on her waist, waist, here, okay, not down there, here, just here. And she got very, very angry at me and told me I should never do that again because that was very disrespectful. I said, I beg your pardon? I just put my hands in your waist. Never touch my waist. I could touch other places, but not the waist. Understand? So
Yeah, I had
she
problems with
thought
that too.
in the waist, is it
Not
true?
not in the waist, but I had problem like touching her close to her family. And the first
Uh-huh.
time that I went at her house, I had some cultures issues because they have really different cultures, really different.
Yes, that's the problem. And this Japanese girl, she got very angry at me because I just put my hands at her waist. And she told me that in Japan at that time, maybe things have changed. I don't know. That's why I told you 100 years ago, okay? That was not considered acceptable for a man to touch a woman's waist. I thought that was funny, but I respected her, okay? So this is, okay, true. In the research done on the perceptions of smiles, people from different countries were asked to rate photos of smiling face and non-smiling ones. Is that true or false?
I don't know.
That
Don't
was
know
the
either.
part here. Okay, we got an either there. Okay, so let's go back there. Here, in a piece of research done on smiles across cultures, the researchers found that smiling individuals were considered more intelligent than non-smiling people in countries such as Germany, Switzerland, China, Malaysia. However, in countries like Russia, Japan, South Korea, and Iran, pictures of smiling faces were rated as less intelligent than the non-smiling ones. So, based on these, okay, we have here, in the research done on the perception of smiles, people from different countries were asked to rate photos of smiling and non-smiling. It is true.
True, true.
The reactions and the answers were different, but it's true.
Yeah.
They will show the pictures of a smiling person. What do you think? They will show pictures of a non-smiling person and they will say, oh, this person is more intelligent than that. In Asia, okay? Some countries of Asia. But to German people, that's different. Making eye contact can be interpreted in different ways in different cultures, but I think it's missing here. But it's almost always a positive thing. True or false?
I guess true.
It's false.
Mm.
Why is it false? Do you guys remember or you don't remember?
Because in Asia, if you stare
Oh
to someone, they can get nervous and be shy. And there was another country that was considered fake, right?
Not
I don't know
fake.
but
Yeah, not fake, but it was considered disrespectful. Okay, here.
disrespect the
Iran.
authority. Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
here. Okay? An American or British, they might expect you to have an eye-to-eye contact with them while discussing a business proposal. But if you do that in Japan or Korea, they might find that this is awkward or even disrespectful. And in some parts of South America and Africa, yes, Luana?
Challenge the authority.
Yes. In the Middle East, getting eye contact across genders is considered inappropriate. But if you're talking to a person of the same gender, that could signify honesty and truthfulness. Okay, so it depends on where you are. Okay.
I had a teacher, sensei, in my Aikido class that was from Canada, and he said for us that if he was looking at a girl, the girl could call the police to get him arrested because he was
harassing her.
harassing her. Yes.
Harassing her. Yes.
He
Only
was
by
harassing
looking.
her. Yes.
Only by looking. Yes, that's what I told you. You have to be careful, understand? The writer recommends keeping possible cultural difference in the forefront of our minds when doing business with people from different cultures. Is that true or false?
False.
I think it's false.
Where did the writer recommend us keeping possible different cultures? In the back, not in the forefront. In the back of our minds, here. That was the last paragraph. The potential differences should therefore be something we keep at the back of our minds, not at the forefront. Understand? So we never pigeonhole anyone from another country or another area, right, Marcos?
Yeah. Right.
So this is
Please.
false. So just to finish this, I have a question for you. I don't know if you have ever done any kind of business or business contact with people from other countries. My question is for the ones that have already had that experience. My question is, what practice have you encountered that seemed strange or even inappropriate to you in relation to the topics we talked about here, or you didn't know anything about what we talked about here?
Sorry, teacher, I didn't understand the question.
The question is, we discussed in this lesson how to address a person from another country, okay? The meaning of a smile in different cultures, okay? The meaning of eye-to-eye contact in different countries. My question is, what did you find to be very strange or even inappropriate to you in relation to what we've read here?
I had once, teacher.
What was it?
I was in a gym in Texas, and I saw a guy doing some bad workout.
Okay.
And then I thought, hey, he was kill himself because he was really terrible with machines, you know. And then
Okay.
I went to him, hey, may I help you? Hey, man, he almost hit me. He felt very, very, very angry.
I can imagine. I can imagine that. Okay, they are too proud to accept help. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I can imagine that. Carol, was there anything mentioned here that you were kind of, wow, that's strange?
Yeah. I worked long years in a Korean company.
You worked for a Korean company for many years?
Yes. And have a lot of differences. And one of them is when the Korean guy go to the bathroom, they make a noise song with the mouth. Oh my gosh, it's so bizarre, so bizarre.
But they were in the toilet.
Yes, inside the toilet, but it's possible all the other departments
Could listen to them?
This song is totally bizarre, but it's normal. It's to
To them.
clean
The nose
throat,
and the throat.
yes, exactly.
The throat.
Yes, there are other any things, but this is bizarre. Normally the guys, the old Koreans, né? Branch the teeth on the seat in your workstage,
Really?
Yes, really. It's bizarre, totally bizarre.
Koreans are strange.
Yeah, it's very strange.
I had pierced once and was the strangest piercing I have done in all my life. The Korean guy, and I had pierced some Norway girls too. And I thought was so strange about them is they are so white that when you compliment them, they start turning red, like literally
blush.
red. They blush so hard that they go red. Like with simple smile or being close to them, they get real red, like Peppa Pig.
Yes, because they are very shy.
Yeah.
Yes, is it Isa who is Luana?
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just remember that he mentioned it about they being very white. They also they avoid the sunlight much with a lot of clothes and layers and maybe umbrella or something like this. So that's also very different from us. And another thing, I lived in Vietnam for a while, and once we were having dinner and someone was chewing with the open mouth. And for me, that's really weird because we learn from childhood that we should chewing with the mouth closed. But for them, closed mouth. They say it means the food is yummy, the food is delicious, so you should eat and show your teeth and that you are enjoying the food.
That was show you chewing to everyone, huh?
Yes,
showing. Yeah.
You need to make sounds and you eat, because if you do this,
that's awesome.
You're happy with the food.
That's just disgusting.
You see,
I would say it's different, right? For us, it's different. Like that, it might have things we do that they also think they are disgusting or something like this.
Probably if you don't chew food with your open mouth, for them it's going to be strange. Maybe it means that you're not enjoying the food. So you see,
that's what they said. That you're not enjoying the food because you're not showing. You're enjoying or with noises and showing your teeth.
Oh my gosh!
It is strange. Like once I was hired to work as a translator for a group of Chinese businessmen that came to Brazil to do business. And they hired me to follow with the Chinese, to take them to places, So I remember I took them to a very nice restaurant. And of course, the company was paying for it, okay? But anyway, what happened is they started eating, and one after the other, after eating, they started burping like, "Whoa, whoa." In the middle of the restaurant. I was, oh my gosh. But I remember I couldn't say anything because that was their way of saying that the food was really good. I am satisfied. I'm full, okay? And I was, oh my gosh, don't do that here. But I didn't say it. Understand? I didn't say it because I knew what they were trying to tell me. Like, very good food, very good food. And I was, okay, I'm glad you enjoy it. Next time you don't have to express yourself. Just say, good, okay? And that was kind of embarrassing for me because everyone at the restaurant looked at me and I was quiet. I hadn't burped, understand?
But it's almost like Brazilians are more polite about this.
But they thought they were being
us,
polite.
For them,
You
it's
see?
normal.
Yeah.
For them, it's normal.
Yes,
Yes.
for us,
Yeah.
it's kind of like every
Yeah.
other culture is like missing
Unpolite.
something.
For
Unpolite, yeah.
them, that is polite.
Yeah.
I have a thing. So my friends, they think sweet pizzas are disgusting. I
Yeah.
don't know about
Well,
you guys, but I like, and it's really common here where
They
I
are
live.
the best.
I'm from Curitiba. Yeah, that's what I say. But for them, it's like,
so-
why? What? It's like all my friends outside of Brazil, even Argentina, or I don't know, some countries in Europe, especially for the Italians, they think it's disgusting.
But
Disgusting.
don't ever mention it to an Italian. That's
Yeah.
unacceptable.
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
this mistake. I made this mistake.
Yes, I have lived in Italy, so I can tell you this is really, really offending for
Seriously.
them.
They are really
That's
they
another
get
thing.
really mad about the pizza.
Yeah.
I had a friend from Italy to eat, come here in Brazil to eat a pizza with me, and he said that 4 cheese was like the worst thing on earth because you cannot enjoy anything on the pizza. You cannot
Yes, it's
feel
too much
the real taste.
topping.
Yes, it's too
you know?
much.
Yes.
Portuguesa
Yeah.
to
Do
them
you
was
wanna
like
know?
not pizza.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
Do you
I
wanna
think
know?
for most. Sorry.
Go ahead,
Okay,
please.
go
please,
ahead. Go
first.
ahead. I'm sorry. No,
No,
go ahead.
I
No, I was
respect the
just
lady.
saying that I think for I just think for most of foreigners, they think Brazilian food is quite apart from the barbecue, but the Brazilian food, like the typical food, is quite strange because we mix a lot of things. It's not in many cuisines that are the same. So for my friends, I mentioned and I showed pictures. They think it's weird, like especially the not coxinha, but I don't know, things we mix. Pizza with nachos, or I don't know, this kind of creations we do, I think they find very strange.
But
Yes,
pizza with
Pizza
nacho
with
is
ketchup.
strange.
yeah, that's totally
Good.
unacceptable. Understand?
It's
For an
good.
Italian, of
No,
course.
totally unacceptable.
I'll tell you two other things about Italians, what they don't like about pizza, concerning pizza. They're very proud of their pizza, you know, but they would not even think about having a pizza with salad. That's totally unacceptable because salad is eaten at the end of a meal in Italy because they say it's very digestive. So they don't eat it at the beginning. Understand? And another very interesting thing, using a knife and fork to cut a pizza is totally unacceptable, just like cutting spaghetti. Understand?
Yeah.
You should never do that in Italy if you don't want to get in trouble. A pizza is to be eaten with your hand. Understand? You're supposed to hold it, fold it, and eat it. Never use a knife and fork. Never. Or you can get,
Living
yeah.
and learning.
yes,
Yeah.
every day. Okay.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting hungry. Pizza talk.
Okay, so let's not talk about the rest of the pasta, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you for sharing your information and your experiences. We still have 1 minute left. So let me just tell you what we will be discussing tomorrow, okay? Let me stop sharing these and let me share with you tomorrow's class. I have prepared for today, but we didn't have time, which is perfectly okay.
Teacher,
We
I
don't
missed
have,
something.
The songs.
Yes.
Gabriel's quiet
Yes.
today.
Come
Okay.
on.
Song, yes, the music.
About pigeon, just a little bit. Fly away, skyline pigeon fly.
Amazing.
Wow, we have a singer here.
Let's record.
I could remember that, but I never thought about it, okay? I just remember, what is that? But those are not pigeons, okay? Those are just birds. Of course, a pigeon is a bird, but why do birds suddenly appear, okay? Every
Oh my
time.
gosh.
Uh,
It's like a
anyway,
my gosh.
What are we going to talk about tomorrow? I want to insist a little bit on this topic because I want to prepare you guys to challenge the world, not only Brazil. So we have another topic like tips for doing business with these 10 global countries. Gabriel was asking me yesterday specifically about the Irish. I unfortunately could not collect enough information to make up a whole paragraph about Irish people. But I can tell you, they have a great empathy with Brazilians because they love beer and they love soccer. So there is always a great synergy between Irish people and Brazilian people. But
So, sir,
what are we going to talk about tomorrow? See, businesses must adjust as we deal with different cultures. So I have found enough information to teach you everything that you should know about doing business with Japan or Japanese people, with English people or British people, India, you know, do the namaste, okay? Yeah, you can say that's stupid, but that's kind of mandatory there. So I'm sorry if you think it's stupid, but you have to do it. With Russians, okay? But don't forget to socialize. They want to drink a lot of vodka before discussing any business. With Chinese, okay? With Australians, laid back, but in control, okay? Also with Italians, of course. There are a lot of things to talk about the United Arab Emirates, okay? A lot of things, especially for Brazilian women. Woo! Don't get offended if they want to give you like 100 camels and marry you, okay? That means they are paying a very good price for you. And of course, in Belgium, okay, fostering an egalitarian approach, okay? So we will be discussing this tomorrow, okay? And we also have introduction words, okay, like difference, egalitarian, mindful, outright, dismissive, jeering, and me, okay? And exert. You have to try to match the words with their definition. And tomorrow we'll discuss this. All right, guys?
All right.
Thank you for sharing your information. Thank you for watching the class. I hope to see you tomorrow at the same time at the same place. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Guys.
Bye-bye.
See you.
Good
Have a
evening.
great evening.
Bye.
Yes, you too. Good night to you all.
Bye bye.
Okay?
Good evening.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.